Okay, so let's explain how to solve 7.U.6, right? A two-variable equation. Okay, in this exercise, you are given a table. You're given a table with two columns, okay? And here are some variables, m and s, and here's the equation. S equals something we don't know, in this case times. Remember, this dot in the middle of the line means times, it's multiplication, times m. All right, so what number should go here? Okay, what you're going to do is let me just copy this. What you're going to do here is you're going to choose any line, whatever line you want. You can choose the first one. For example, let's say that we're going to choose the very first line. Okay, now you're going to write the equation, but instead of this same equation, we're going to write this equation. But instead of writing this equation like this, we're going to substitute the letter with the value of the letter. So we have S. So how much is S in this table? Remember that we're working with the first line, with the first row. So in this case, S equals 35. So instead of writing S, I am going to write the value of S, which is 35. 35 equals something we don't know. Something we don't know, right? Times m. But I am not going to write m. I am going to write the value of m, which is 5. Okay? So instead of writing this question mark, because I am now like a little bit more advanced, right? We're more advanced on that. We're going to write a variable, any letter. But, well, in this case, try not to use S nor M so you get confused. You can write X, N, P, T, whatever you want. So let's say that we're going to write, let's say T. Okay? So now we have this equation. Remember what we have to do? Okay? So we need to clear T. We need to leave T alone. All right, so in order to leave T alone, we need to move this number 5. We have to get rid of this 5, but we're not going just to erase it. We have to move it. What is number 5 doing in this equation? It is multiplying, says this dot. So we're going to send it the other way of the equal symbol to the other side, but we're going to send it where? If it was multiplying, now it is going to be dividing. All right, so that's it. So now I am going to erase this little dot, and now T, I know that T equals 35 divided by 5. So T equals how much? 7, right? Okay, so the answer here should be 7. Okay, S equals 7 times m. Is it right? So 35 equals 7 times 5? Yeah. So, and it's going to work with all the rows, with all the lines. For example, S, which is 49, equals 7 times 7. That's right. So I go back to the IXL webpage and I write 7. Submit. And that is correct. Okay, now let's make another one to make sure that we understood. All right. Okay, so now let's choose, let's say, do you want to work with the last row? All right, let's work with the last row. Now remember, instead of writing the W, we're going to use the value of W, which is 11. 11 equals M, which is 10, plus any variable. Oh, I was going to use M, but we're using M here. Let's use N. All right, so we are going to move. What is this number 10 doing here? It is adding, right? And it's not adding because of this symbol. No, it doesn't say. This symbol tells me that the N is adding. What tells me that the number 10 is adding? The symbol that is here. Okay, here is a plus symbol, but remember, when we start any operation and the first number is positive, we can just not include it. Okay, we can omit it, but if it is negative, we should write it. So we know that it's adding because there is a imaginary plus symbol right here. So I am going to send number 10 to the other side of the equal symbol, and it was adding. Now it is going to be subtracting. Okay, so 11 minus 10 equals 1. So 1 equals N. So the value in here is 1. Okay, so the answer is 1. Let's do the last one, okay, and then you can do the rest. All right, so print screen. Oh shoot. All right, let's choose the second row. All right, this one. Okay, and now let's write the equation by substituting. So g in this case equals 15. So 15 equals x times c, and in this case c equals 3. So this number 3 has to go to the other side of the equation, and it was multiplying. Now it is going to be dividing. All right, let me erase this multiplication symbol. So which means that x equals 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So the answer is 5. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's all you have to do, and keep doing it, and see you next class.